All right, here we go. Special streaming broadcast today because, as you may know, I'm Tom Boyd. I'm Alex's dad. And with me today, I'm so stoked, the same man who called yesterday's game, Jason Bastine.
Excited to be here.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this should be fun.
All right, we're playing a really good team today. There's that face-off. We're playing Littleton Red. They're 6th in the league, and we've got Banker, Rizé, and Denton out there with Roman and Coles on D. We're wearing our gold. There goes Rizé down the ice. Puck's going toward the net. Into the corner there. Denton's going to dig it up or try to. Littleton has good structure. They play good hockey. Good back check there from Banker. Took that kid out and is going to get the penalty. I can't see to be sure, but good hustle there from Banker, but he's going to go in the box.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Love to see the effort on the back check. Maybe just got to stick in a little too aggressively or whatnot. I think the ref is probably just maybe trying to set the tone for the game. Let's keep it clean and let's see if we can battle this one off.
Yeah, so a minute 30 penalty kill right here to pretty much start the game. That's Bastine and Boyd, our two kids actually, out there with Roman and Cole still. So there's Bastine, little toe drag move there. Boyd's going to back him up and just send it deep. With Bastine on the F1 forecheck. It's right to Boyd. It's going to put one on net. And that's what you want, one forechecker on the penalty kill, and then your other guy backing you up, your other offenseman. Littleton into the zone on sides. And puck goes into the corner. Cole's going to pick it up behind. We haven't said yet that it's in net is Silas January. Haven't called his number yet. I'd like to do that at the beginning of games. Here comes Littleton the other way, one-on-one, and Cole's trying to get back. That's Chopko on D, and Silas makes the save on the shorthanded try.
Wasn't really tested there, but Silas, as he's been all season, just super laser focused and locked in. Extremely impressed with his play this season.
I know, we've got good goaltending. It's such a luxury.
It really is a luxury to have that confidence on the back end for sure.
So now it's Weinreich and Ryder Board out there and the icing. Still 29 seconds on this penalty kill. You've got Chopko and Sucic out there on D. I like these gold jerseys and the socks with the stars on them. Celebrating the 50th. It's kind of cool.
Very cool. Special occasion.
Fanned on it is Littleton in front, and that was lucky. Here goes Ryder. He's going to send it toward the net. Littleton's still on the power play. Tipped nicely there. Good penalty kill here from both lines out there. That's Ryder sending it in, and 5-on-5 hockey. Bankert's back on the ice. Rizé behind his net. Nope. Flips it up along the glass. Ryder up there trying to get it out. Gets it to neutral zone. Puck creams back into the zone for a whistle.
Really impressed with the penalty kill there. They have players just finding their way, taking away passing lanes, and really not giving Littleton anything on their power play.
Weinreich's in here interrupting our professional broadcast. Who let him into the production?
Yeah, exactly.
Good hustle there from Garvey, who hasn't even been out on the ice yet. Garvey gets it. He puts some pressure on. He's got it behind the net. He's got some help from Weinreich behind the net. Looking, makes the try. Stuffs it into the corner. Good save there. Pad save by the Littleton goaltender, and Littleton brings it out into the neutral zone. Stuck with it on the red line. Picked off there by Rizé. And now, unfortunately,
we got to get across that blue line there. Weinreich was looking for a pass out there and go to the net, but
yeah, January cocked back for that wrister and pulled it behind the blue line as Weinreich went ahead. So this is kind of our first reset here of the lines getting started. There's Bankert with it. He had a wonderful goal yesterday. Gets a good shot on net there. Glove save down. And he's out there with Rizé and Denton, and then Gorbold and Roman on D. And like I say, this is kind of feels like with 11:15 in the first that now we're kind of just now getting set. 5-on-5 hockey, getting our lines organized. And ready to play here. Roman over to Gorbold, down into the corner for Denton. Denton around to Bankert. Nobody's in front. Puck out to the neutral zone. Rosé goes down. Roman with a nice pass over to Denton. Denton on the left-hand side. Got it on his forehand. Gets pulled down.
No call.
Not enough for a call, apparently. And then picked off by Rosé. No, they get it out. Littleton gets it out to neutral zone. Roman's going to take her time with it. And all the way back into the Vale zone. Gorbold behind the net, up to Denton, but that one gets through his skates. He's going to go for a change. Littleton counterattack. Good back check again by Bankert. Roman and Bankert in the corner, digging for it. Help from Rosé.
Teams are really going to have to battle today. I mean, both teams defensively not really giving up much. Who's going to be able to kind of break through is the big question.
Yes, Boyd has a collision there with the defender and pushed it into the zone. But here comes Littleton the other way, 1-on-2, surrounded by gold. See what this Littleton player can do. Not much as Cole sends him into the corner. Ryder there to help out. Now Chopko way up high, coming out of the deep position to help get that up. Headman pass to Alex has got a lot of fire on it. Boyd does control it into the corner, gets it out front. Now back to Coles at the point. Gets it back to Boyd in the corner. Shot is up in the air.
Okay, we're getting some bodies around the net. We got to start making it uncomfortable for the Littleton goalie. Might have to really battle, play that rebound game, get going, see if we can get a rhythm.
Yeah, and I don't mind those low-angle shots, Jason, but sometimes I like to see those on the ground. It gives you a better chance for that rebound. That shot from Boyd up into the chest. Goalie controlled it. And now here comes Littleton the other way. Coles and Chopko on D. Boyd out there with Bastien and Ryder Board. At the Killer Bees line, as dubbed by Jason Coles. Silas sends it into the corner. Nice pass from Chopko up to Ryder. Still digging. Like you said, a lot of puck battles going on in this game. Bastien trying to control it as the rest of his line gets that change. Good pressure there. And Bastien allows Vale to keep it in the zone. No, comes up and out. No ice. January's all the way back to pick it up. Trying to get it up to Garvey. Garvey's still working it. Help from Coles. Coles up to the wingers, not there. So there he is. That's actually Chopko way up high. Playing aggressively today is Chopko. January's covering for him. So is Coles. Good speed from Littleton there. Chopko back home. And Weinreich trying to break it out. Want to see some structure here, Jason. Want to get this game under control and play our positions and work that puck around.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both teams are moving the puck pretty quick. You know, you can get someone out of position. It's going to open up an opportunity. Definitely got to minimize getting exposed for sure. So
I just feel like the breakout's kind of the canary in the coal mine too, right? Like if you're breaking it out well, it means you're probably playing positionally well, you're passing well. Got to get that puck out of the zone. Taken down is January, no call again, but couldn't see it. Weinreich with the interception there. He's out there with Garvey in the center. Roman and Sutic on D. The pass is back to January. Gets a good shot, but it's wide right. Garvey trying to get it to Sutic. No, he turns it back around. It's hard to see in that corner for us. Puck battle going on. Weinreich's going to try and come away with it. Garvey comes away with it. Got it on his backhand. Centering to January. And well covered there.
So the key today, you know, time and space is kind of the challenge. Both teams are very good, very fast. They get on you pretty quick. So, you know, to kind of crack that code, you got to be able to move the puck quick. And both teams are doing a pretty good job. And you're just going to have to stick with the game plan on this. But, yeah, time and space is going to be the key.
Still 0-0 with 7:20 left in the first. Roman and Sucic back on D now. Rosé, Bankert coming back, and a nice poke check there from Nash Sucic. That leads to a headman pass to Denton, but he can't hang on to it. Those little things matter in games like this all weekend long. Any little mistake will get capitalized upon. You got to catch passes, receive passes cleanly to the best of your ability. There goes Bankert. Oh, and he can't get a hold of it.
Yeah, the details are definitely going to be a big factor in this one.
3-on-2 the other way. Sucic and Roman and Silas. Puck is still loose. Cleared by Bankert. That was a close one. Rosé's going to take his time with it, give himself some space, looking for an outlet pass. Gets it up to Denton. Across the red line. Flips it ahead. Still on sides. Bankert now trying to smash through 2 defenders. And Roman in the neutral zone. Sucic helping out. Littleton with good aggressive power play there to get it up the ice. Denton's flip pass is intercepted by Littleton. Here they come. Sucic, good coverage in front. Bankert pushing him outside. He's going to get the hooking again. Is Bankert. No, cross-check. My bad. Cross-check on Littleton.
I'm not sure I agree with that one. I mean, it's definitely the end of a shift there.
It's away from.
Actually, it's a Littleton call.
That's what I'm saying. It's away from the play. It was a cross-check was the call in front of the net. I was watching Bankert. He barely got a stick onto the glove of the other player. I thought it was going to be a super technical hooking call. Instead, it's power play. Bastien, Boyd, and Board out there with Chopko and Gorbold, but that puck misconnection there between Bastien and Boyd. Chopko is going to regroup in the neutral zone and look up, make that pass over to Ryder. Ryder up to Bastien. Bastien has 3 in front of him. Makes some nice moves to weave from him and tries to get over to Boyd, but it's blocked by Littleton. Good play there by them, and Ryder forces the errant pass back to Gorbold. He's going to reset in the neutral zone. Boyd with some time. Bastien gets it poked away. Chopko will send it deep. Ryder in the corner now. Working that puck around. 5-on-4, but that puck, that shot is high. And that's another reason, Jason, I don't love the high shots from low angle, because it can ring all the way back out of the zone if you miss.
Yeah, it kind of comes with the territory of this age group. These guys get really excited once they can start shooting high. And
yeah, that's so true. Totally. It's back to Gorbold with a big clapper, and it's wide right, wide left. Good power play, though. Just need to turn it into something more.
Great forecheck there by Board.
Yeah. Ryder's such a hustler out there. And that's a lot of what these games are about. It's just pure hustle. Chopko now back to Gorbold. 5 seconds left in this power play for Vail, and Gorbold's going to skate it up. He has a lot of ice. Oh, the headman pass is just off target for January to lead to the icing, and 4:32 left in the first. We're back to 5-on-5.
You know, when you get into games like this, and we, you know, today's game, tonight's game, when you start playing these better teams, you got to have a little bit of a chess mindset to your game plan, to where, you know, all that time in the offensive zone, just getting their D, running around and wearing them down, you know, pays off in the third.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a running game in football, right? You just got to keep pounding that rock down the field.
Exactly.
And the hockey equivalent is shots on net, scrambles in front, playing in their zone. And again, it all starts with that good breakout. Can this line get it going? They had a little bit of a tough time last shift with that breakout, and unfortunately January's chip and chase turns into an icing. Coles and Roman on D. This is the Garvey, Weinreich, and January line. We've been running these lines, I feel like, about 2 weeks, kind of about this same structure. So
yeah, I think that once Nolan came back from injury, we were kind of able to get back to that traditional 3-line set.
Yeah. Littleton's dangerous. There's a good right pad save there by Silas. The save, they can score at any time. Here's Weinreich on a 2-on-1 with Garvey, but it's through his skates. Nice little pass there, looking for that give and go, but it comes all the way out to Roman. Roman on the D to Coles. Coles from the top of the circle, bounces off January's pads and into the corner. Littleton with a nice centering breakout pass. But good pressure there from January. Somehow pops out 2-on-2 the other way. Poked away easily by Roman. And then Weinreich couldn't get his stick on the puck. And now Rosé into the corner. And Denton's out there with Banker and Rosé. Rosé makes a nice move. He's into the slot. Makes another nice move, but can't get a shot off. It's to Banker behind the net. Banker to Rosé. Rosé can't hang on. And here comes Littleton the other way. Crossing the red line, they'll send it deep. Going to complete the change there pretty soon. No, this is the full line. My apologies. There's Rosé in the slot. Gets taken down, and Littleton's going to get the penalty for that one on the trip. We'll take it. 2:43 left in the first, by the way. Still 0-0.
We got a battle on our hands.
It's a good team. Littleton's a good program. They play well up and down the line. I mean, yesterday's game was their 10U AA, so you can imagine how much talent they have down here. I think they have like 2,000 kids or something in the program.
They got a lot to choose from.
Maybe that's that might be Arapahoe, but anyway, big program and good, well-coached teams. Littleton is in many ways a rival over the years.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. All the more rewarding when we beat them.
Going back to the days when Coach TJ Rosé and I were kids. He was playing for Highland Hills. I was playing for Vail. I was a little older than him, though, Jason, if I'm honest. Shot blocked down. Boyd pursuit. Let's see if this line can get something going. Is Boyd, Bastien, and Ryder Board back there with Gorbold and that is actually Banker. Banker, Bastien, and Boyd. Interesting. Here we go. Bastien takes it. Oh, he had a good idea there, which was to turn and then feed Bastien, but players skate out in the way. There's Chopko, who's out there with Gorbold on D. That cutback move from Bastien, works about 1 every 10 times when it does. It's a thing of beauty, but it does lead to some turnovers sometimes. There's a big collision in the corner. That pass is intercepted. Chopko's trying to get back. So is Gorbold. Good speed from Littleton down the right-hand side. And the shot. Kick save. Wide. Boyd's going to clear it out of the zone. Up to Banker. No, another. Just great positioning defensively by Littleton. Here they come. They got good pressure. Gorbold blocks the shot. Chopko fans on the outlet pass. He's got lots of time and just turns it right over. Now Littleton back. Gorbold clearing it up, but nobody's home. Structure is falling apart here. Gorbold, where's he going to put it this time? And it does get up now to Bankert, and Weinreich just out of reach. Boyd's going for his shift. That leaves a gap on the left-hand side for Littleton. Chopko trying to make the play. Little help from Weinreich. And now we're going to restructure. No, we're going to turn it over again. Gorbold into the corner. And he wings it up, but again, that's just right to their defender. Every pass, another save. Silas January helping counteract this onslaught to give Weinreich a try down the far side. He gets knocked off his feet for a penalty for sure. Weinreich was going for the power move on his forehand around the right-hand side. The Littleton player played the body, knocked him down, and used enough force that will be a call with 27.9 seconds left. Vail lost their structure there for a minute and was turning the puck
definitely got
over.
a little bit lucky. It's kind of a common thing. Once you start getting tired, your mind's the first to go. You start really getting sucked in on that puck and chasing it around, and you get breakdowns everywhere. So good to get out of that one unscathed.
Yeah, and the lineups are changed a little bit. You've got Bastien, Garvey, and Weinreich now with Sujic and Roman. Roman there on the D side. She's going to pick it up off the boards, send it up, but again, right to Littleton players. Can't be doing that. I know it's hard to play defense. Used to do it myself. It's going to happen from time to time, and that's going to take us now to the end of this period. And good time for Vail to regroup and kind of
I'd like to kind of revisit the positioning thing I feel at times we multiple players just kind of getting sucked into the puck, thinking about where it is now and not where it's going. And I think if we can kind of revisit that structure and get a little reminder, keep working hard, compete hard, and stick together.
It's a little bit what you were saying earlier, right? Like if they put that pressure on, like and you get a little tired and mentally you're just like, I got to get rid of the puck. We're under so much pressure. Well, what happens then is you kind of just take it and without looking, fling it up ice. 9 times out of 10, that means it's going to be a turnover pass to their defense, or either at the blue line or in the neutral zone, and that counterattack is going to come right back.
Yeah,
right back at you.
And a lot of times, that winger starts, kind of feeling compelled to go and help out where the play is, and they abandon their spot. We get the puck, we're just shooting it up the boards, and a lot of times we're shooting it up the boards to where we're supposed to be, the same player. So you can see where the breakdowns start to happen.
I like it. I mean, I like that this tournament is, it's going to be high-level hockey. It's the right thing for us to be doing heading into the WCHL leagues next weekend and then states. Like, got to learn to play that, like, faster-paced game, the higher-pressure games against the good teams. Sometimes WCHL is great, but let's be honest, sometimes there's games where we're winning 8-1, we're winning,
sure.
10-1, 10-2.
Well, look at the NHL. How many times does the Presidents, the team that wins the President's Trophy, they're usually out of the playoffs first or second round. It's happened in the last decade. So, you want that resistance throughout the season that you got to battle through to get stronger.
Yeah, that's right. Well, another power play here to start the second. Now here comes the shorthanded try from Littleton, really coming out of the gate hot. They know that they had Vail on the heels a little bit. So power play is going to be Garvey, Weinreich, and January. Here comes Roman with it down the left-hand side. Shot first. Oh, and the bouncing rebound is just over the stick of January. There's another shot picked off. And then
Lord, they heard that one back in Gypsum.
I know. Roman's got a cannon for a shot. That was a great rush and try by her. Here comes Garvey. Garvey through the legs of the defender, using him as a screen. That one deflected just wide. Nice move by January. Over to Weinreich. But again, that bouncing puck. Just got to have those clean passes every time you can. Sent deep by Roman. It's going to come all the way around to January. Good structure there from Littleton in their box. And January just fans on it. Littleton takes advantage. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Coles pressures, but he's beat and a big
coming up big. I think his brother's got to thank him for that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one twin brother fanned on it. And this is what a good team will do, right? Like, you make one mistake like that, you got your head up, you're trying to center it, and you miss the puck, it happens. Gosh, Littleton's good enough. They turn that right away on a penalty kill, no less, to a chance the other way. And Silas
I always try to
saved
stress to my kids that I learned actually from the captains of the Colorado College hockey team was your last shift doesn't dictate your next shift, right? So short memory, we're moving on.
Absolutely. And we're going to do that here with Banker, Denton, and Rizet out there with Gorbold and Chopko. That's Chopko behind the net. Kicked ahead. Littleton intercepts. Good play there by Denton. Fights hard to get it out of the zone. Gets it up to Rizet. He's going to cross the red line with it. Banker up, dragging behind him. Back pass is off target. His back passes always are tempting, but they're actually a lot harder to connect on than you think. Nice little turn, escape turn by Chopko, but Littleton again with it. Centering pass blocked by Silas.
Vail did a good job taking away that opportunity. That was open there for a second.
Another centering pass. This one, the Littleton player thought he had a defender behind him, so he lets it go the whole way. No icing. Good pressure from Denton. Now Ryder out there. Bankered on the back check. Intercepts it. Tries to get it ahead. Chopko bumped off the puck. Ryder and Gorbold down there with it. Ryder standing tall. They both go down. Littleton centering. Blocked by Chopko on a sliding play and covered up by Silas January.
Great awareness by Silas. Chaco looking for a whistle there. All right, let's see if Vail can spend some more time in that in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that's what we need.
And get back to wearing them down, getting some shots on net.
Bankert, Board, and Bastien, Boyd, and Board again. So that's back to the lines we've been playing, which I think will be helpful, honestly, as Boyd fights for it in the corner. Help there from Sucic, and also on D is Coles there guarding the front of our net. Puck does not come out. Battling. Can they win these 50-50s against this talented Littleton team? The answer right now is not as much as we'd like. Still in our zone. Got to clear it out. Littleton centering. A good save there by Silas, and out of the center, Coles pulls it away. Makes a headman pass to Ryder. It's off the boards.
I like it.
Ryder with good hustle. Bastien backing him up. But again, Littleton more aggressive along the boards. Wins it. And now it's Boyd who's back on the back check. Littleton sends it deep. Coles uses that big body to get it up. Now, can Boyd win a puck along the boards? No, he didn't engage the puck and the body. Coles is going to help him out. Can't quite get it up. Ryder, Board.
Great jump.
Along the boards. Has it now. Looking. Gets it over to Bastien. Bastien with some space. Big shot is deflected just wide off the side of the net. And that's as much space as any of these players have had all game is Bastien there. And now Roman behind the net. She's going to cycle and circle. Makes the pass up to Garvey, but it's a misconnection. Garvey turns it over, gets taken down. Miscommunication over who was going to get that puck. Roman smashing her way forward. Still playing for that puck in the corner. Love to see Vail come away with more of these. But it's Littleton again. This time, January, trying to enter the zone. He's out there with Weinreich and Garvey now. Roman and Bates on D. Garvey and Weinreich. Low angle. That was a pass to January in front from Weinreich, who last weekend against Steamboat, those two had a seriously good connection. And it was a close one there, but good defense from Littleton to stop that scoring chance as Bates brings it out of his zone and down the ice. Jose on the pursuit. Good pass there from Littleton. Cross ice, gives them lots of space. They're working that puck in on a 3-on-2 now. Centering pass. Weinreich gets back in time to interfere with that, and Silas makes yet another save.
Big save. Way to swallow up that rebound. Long shift for these guys. They like that shift a lot. They were getting some good offensive zone time. Puck came out. They threw it right back in. You know, getting those Littleton defensemen to turn around as much as possible. Go get the puck. It's going to wear them down.
Hockey's kind of a game of ebb and flow, and in two evenly matched teams, you'll see sometimes one team looks like they're winning, sometimes the other team does. You got to take advantage of those times where everything's in your favor. 8:31 in the second, still 0-0. Puck comes up to Bankert. Bankert with a nice move. He's got Denton with him. 2-on-2, I'll call it. Here goes Bankert. Shot! They're going to open up the bar. I'm not seeing a sign from the ref yet. They're calling it in. They should be. And yes, indeed, that is a goal. The Littleton coaches are complaining. They're talking about it. That looked
that
into
was 100% back bar.
It was off the bar and down into the net. I saw it hit the top and bounce out of the inside of the net on the other side of the goal line. So when I see that it's a goal, that doesn't always mean the refs will see it the same way. They did that time. It is 1-0 with 8:18 to go. How about that play from Bankert?
My goodness, we're going to have to give his dad, Eric Bankert, a little credit on this one because Dad went and bought him a new stick yesterday. And my word, that thing's got a built-in top corner cheat code in there.
Yeah, he's got a couple nice ones with it, doesn't he? As Chopko gets a good shot off. He's got Coles with him on D. Bankert's still out there with Denton and Jose. What a play. Boy, he's got a lot of speed. He made the right move. Nothing fancy. Just handled that puck. Went right, left. and round it, and then just fired that thing in there. He's got that puck again behind the net. He's going to ring around the boards.
That's a big-time goal. Let's see what Vail can do with this and how Littleton responds as well. It'll be interesting.
Absolutely. Here comes Coles with it now. Coles has a goal yesterday as well. And Littleton the other way. Chopko's the only one back. What a move from the Littleton player, but
Silas, big save. Great job.
And Silas January makes yet another spectacular save.
Big time save.
Man, the hockey's been so fun lately. It's just great playing these good teams and evenly matched games. They're always so fun. 1-0 with 7:21 left, thanks to a great save by Silas January.
I love how he competes.
Absolutely. Fresh lineup there is Bastien, Boyd, Board, the Killer Bees, and Board.
Get a jump.
Putting pressure on. God, he's such a hustler. He's always after that puck. Never lets the other team get a moment of rest or space. Here he is again off the pass from Boyd.
And what that does is forces them to just make a blind. They're not making a tape-to-tape pass. And look at us. Here we are with 30 seconds of zone time, just from that pressure.
That's right. It forces bad passes on either team, that pressure, time, space. And that's kind of how you know who's ahead. Here comes Bastien. He's got one man to beat. Takes a shot, which was the right call, but it's well played and into the pads of the Littleton defender. Oh! Sucic takes one to the chin and goes down, but he kept it in. Boyd with pressure there. Sucic still up, sends it back deep. He's going to get a change and do a little internal check on himself, make sure he's all right as Garvey's out there now with January and Bastien. Garvey steals it, turns. What did I just witness?
All right. I like this Vail response. Just coming at it with speed out of the corner. No two thoughts about it. I'm taking this bad boy to the net.
Garvey, with patience, hesitated there. The goaltender committed. He went far and swept it in. 2-0 with 6:13 to go. Boy, Garvey and Bankert showing that once in a while sheer talent is a wonderful thing when you need goals against a good team. Fantastic. Garvey now.
It all starts with that pressure, it seems like it's such a small thing that happened, but that's where it all starts from.
That's right. It's the pressure of.
Here we
go. Garvey again down the right-hand side. He's got January and Weinreich. At this time over to Weinreich. Weinreich back. Sliding defensive play from the Littleton defender to stop that give-and-go play. Big shot from Gourbold is blocked to the corner. And Garvey picks it up. It's like you say, Jason, lots of pressure right now. Vail is applying to Littleton. Gourbold sends it deep. Now things are slowing down a minute. We're going to need a shift here as January and Weinreich look a little tired after their explosive shift. Rizé out there with fresh legs to help out. Chopko and Bates are back on D. Shot between them. He's going high over the net, but Silas confidently gloves it down.
Vail's going to have to keep their foot on the gas pedal. The worst lead in hockey is 2-0. So, we got a great opportunity to really kind of take control of this game. The other thing I like is, you're starting to see Littleton really shoot from far away. So it seems like their confidence might be, a little bit low right now. They're not really challenging.
Yeah, I agree. It's like we said, it's that game of ebb and flows. You got to take advantage of it. And Rizé off of a pass from Denton almost did there. And a nice pick-off and read there by Denton. He read that play beautifully. He takes it in the corner. He's got three sucking in low against him. Bankert, now Rizé, and it's just wide. Denton did a great job drawing him in and then feeding Bankert. And, boy, there's another big hit. I think that should have been a call. Instead, it's a 3-on-1. And the Littleton player goes down, giving Denton time to get back on the back check there. Oh, and that pass picked off. It's like you say, Littleton can very quickly turn around and turn this into a high-pressure game the other way. They've shown they can do it. Here comes Denton trying to bank it out. Bankert now has it. Does he have enough speed to get around these defenders?
Oh, there he goes.
Serves it to himself in the center. Another great shot. This one gloved down, and Jose almost got the rebound.
Big credit to the Littleton goalie there. Just kind of tracking that, taking away angles, not giving Bankert much to shoot at. But I love the opportunity and the hustle from Bankert. He's got an extra gear this morning for sure.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Bastien, Boyd, and Board out there with Gourbold and Roman. That's Boyd with it. Again, Littleton with a good job winning pucks, but Bastien gets it, and it deflects off a defender, and it's just over the net. All three offensemen down low. Boyd comes away with it. And Roman keeps it in. It's a good play by Roman to get it up to Ryder, but it's going to come all the way down, right on goal. So Silas sends it over to Bates. Ryder's up there trying to get it out. Littleton along the boards. Got to be aware of that counterattack. Boyd does a good job getting back. Can he stay with him? Help from Roman. Now Boyd has it. Boyd has Ryder up ahead. Boyd knocked out of the air by Littleton. And then West picks it up, somehow hangs onto it. One man to beat around the outside. Stays on his feet and just wide. Good shot selection there from your son, Wes Bastien. That was awesome. Garvey again with it.
Loving the pressure.
And good play there by Littleton to stop Garvey from making the cutback move. Roman with it. Up off the boards, bounces out to Weinreich. Weinreich, good pass up to January, but it's loose. Now in the neutral zone again, and Roman sends it deep. That could have been offsides, no call. 2:37 in the second, still failed 2-0. Garvey in the corner now with Weinreich. Weinreich back to Garvey. The give and go has worked before. But takes it in, loose puck in front. Garvey almost backhanded one in. And Littleton, under duress, will send it all the way down. And covered by Silas for the whistle. A couple near misses there.
Yeah, I'm loving the pressure that we're keeping in their zone. You know, just keep it simple. I think the message from TJ is, hey, a victory is in their zone the whole time. It comes out, shoot it back in. That dumping and chasing effort, you know, they can't score from their end. So,
yeah, it's that pressure. I think it was actually you and I when we were coaching together sometime years ago. As I'll tell you in a second. There's Littleton with a shot down deep. It's going to wrap around. That's Chopko behind the net. He's got Coles with him on D, and then Bankert, Grisey, and Denton are out there. That's Bankert on the pressure. D-to-D pass from Littleton is errant. Denton with the pressure. Now into the corner. Littleton hanging on to it. Number 20 can skate. Silas, I think, intimidated that backhand over the net. I believe that goalies can intimidate a shooter, forcing them to think they have to hit the perfect shot when you play that well. Gets into their heads. Silas is doing that today. Here comes Bankert again. Headman pass to Denton. Denton gets it poked away. In the neutral zone now, it's Littleton. They send it deep.
Big play by that Littleton D-man.
Yeah, that was.
That was going to be a 2-on-0 if he didn't.
2-on-0 from some good shooters, Denton and Bankert. Littleton within in the corner. Coles pretty good at winning those physical battles, but Littleton comes away with it. 5-hole shut just in time by Silas. He gave that 5-hole almost as a look and then took it away as there's offsides. Wow, good goaltending.
Very big save there.
As I was saying,
you know, too much space there that we gave up for that guy to get down there, but
yeah. I think as you and I were saying, I feel like we've coached together. We've, been around the program for a while, and I remember one time we were talking about just when you put, no matter how good a team is, you take away their time and space, they're going to start flinging that puck around, making bad passes, causing turnovers. And I think you're right in terms of the coach's message. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Don't give them space. Don't give them time. Just like Wes Bastien did there on that great back check out there with Nash, Sutic, and Roman on D. Sutic, very physical, strong player,
Nash,
but he's going to get high sticking, actually, on that. Sutic playing hard there in the corner. I did have his stick up. They really coach that and call that in bandoms if you're playing physical and you make the body check with your hands up high. So that's probably what that one's about to a certain extent.
30 seconds left in this period.
And 130 penalty kill for Vail. That's Coles, Bastien, Boyd, and Roman out there to kill it. Big shot, tipped down, saved by January. Cleared up. Boyd knocks him down. Alex still up. He's got 14 seconds to make some magic.
Oh,
he gets the backhand to
play.
Bastien, but tipped away just in time. And Boyd takes it away again with a strong stick. And he comes away with it again, does Boyd. He's got no time left. That's fun.
I like it. A lot of good things in that second period. You know, there's a lot of details that you probably don't pick up on the camera, but, you know, we're starting to break the puck out even from behind the defensive zone. I'm noticing that those Littleton D are backing up before the pass is even getting to our guy on the half wall. So they're obviously respecting our speed and not being aggressive on that blue line, which has given us that, you know, great opportunity to get out of the zone with speed and a plan, you know, going into the offensive zone, which is, you know, if we can maintain that advantage, that's going to be huge for the third period.
It's a really good point, right? And sometimes coaches will say, hey, we're down 2 goals. D-man, I want you to pinch more. You've got to keep it in their zone. So what that means is wingers, they're going to be under more pressure. It will be more difficult. But if they can chip it up and out and break it the other way, you can get a 2-on-1. You can get more odd man rushes, and you can really, you know, take over a game. So having that 2-0 advantage, like you say, it's the most dangerous lead in hockey because very quickly in a 14-minute third period, it can be 2-1, and it's all to play for at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it so many times. Goals come in pairs, and they come quick, you know, so we just got to make sure that we, you know, maintain that momentum. And, you know, if we do give it away, it's only in short spurts.
This is fun hockey. Oh, my gosh. I'm having a blast. I hope you are, too, if you're listening or watching this later. Games against Steamboat last week. Games yesterday against that 10 UAA that Jason called so well. And here again today against Littleton Red. 2-0 lead going into the third. Still got a minute, basically, of penalty kill left as Gorbold puts the pressure on. Out there with Weinreich and Ryder Board and Roman. Oh, Ryder goes down. Roman's going to pick it up and send it down. And get that whistle. Littleton player shaking it off. 40 seconds still on the penalty kill on the Nash Sucic high sticking. Board and Weinreich with Roman and Gorbold. Silas January, a rock star for us today in net. Really keeping us in this game, as goalies do. A nice move by Weinreich. Can he get it out? He's got his stick sort of tangled up, but he manages to bring it out into the neutral zone. Well done, Dylan Weinreich. He goes around the right-hand side. He's still got it. He looks for the centering pass to Ryder. And that was a short-handed try there. Ryder on a great back check already. Well done.
Weinreich a little slow to get up.
He's just trying to get back to the bench. Ryder with it still.
Ryder.
What a shot. It's into the netting. Oh, my God.
That's great. That's a good offensive zone face-off to kill the rest of this penalty off. Great effort there by Ryder. Great job by the penalty killers in general.
I always think, you know, am I saying enough about all the great play of all these great players? Sometimes feel like I don't say enough about how well Ryder Board plays, how important that, like you said earlier, that pressure is on the puck, right? Gorbold sends it deep. Still 1 second, and now Nash is out of the box. He's going to change out real quickly for Denton. So now it's 5-on-5 as Garvey harasses him behind the net, and Roman keeps it in, sends it deep. Denton out there right away making a difference. Garvey into the corner. Garvey.
This is that forecheck that is so important.
It is. Littleton trying to break it out, put something together. They entered the zone with it, but good back checking, and that allows Roman the confidence to poke check there. Here she goes the other way. I didn't see it, but there's definitely a lot of complaining going on. We didn't see it. Couldn't even tell what happened there. Denton goes into the corner.
I'm
behind
sure
our
it
net.
involves Sawyer manhandling someone.
That's my guess, too. She probably blasted through a few people and upset that Littleton bench. Here comes Bankert in the neutral zone. Look at that speed. Great pressure. Takes it away. Picks the pocket. Now he's wheeling. He's got a lot of black in front of him. He takes it wide. He's got it on his forehand. And centers just past Denton's stick. Jose sends it deep. Bankert. Bankert to the point. Bouncing puck. Up and out. Coles has got to win a foot race. Coles just in time gets there, but he goes down. Littleton's still on their feet. Gets the shot off. And January easily sends that wide. Chopko clears. Jose poking it up to Bankert and just out of the zone. This line is looking for a change. Denton's going to put that pressure on, but here comes Littleton the other way. No change available. Bankert, pressure. Chopko behind the net, up to Rosé. Rosé, Chopko, and then Boyd. Boyd, now Chopko, skating it up, gets taken down. Probably incidental and no call. Boyd now into the right-hand side, and I think we're going to get this change fully complete. Puck's way out as Vale completes change. There goes Ryder, and Nash gets taken down as he puts it forward. Battle at the red line. Bouncing puck all over the place. Let's get it under control, says Bastien. Good play there from Boyd to Boyd, and it's up and out. Got to hustle as Vale completes its change. 10:30 to go, 2-goal lead against a really good 6th-ranked Littleton red team. We play Littleton black later. Can Boyd get there? Boy, just not enough pep in his step there. You got to hustle a little harder for those 50-50 pucks. Littleton's going to try and collect it and send it deep. Sucic with pressure. Nice D to D. Gorbold waiting. Up to Bastien, Ryder, now Boyd to Bastien. What a play. Bastien, wide. Shot, centering, no. Well, he didn't have a lot of options there. Sucic, good puck handling there. Harder than it looks. Boyd with not enough pressure. Here comes Littleton. Boy, that was off, but they didn't call it. Looked off to me anyhow. Here goes Boyd. Can't get a hold of that puck, and it's a turnover. And that bouncing puck picked up. Now Littleton putting pressure on. Boyd is going to try and control it. Take it into the zone. Garvey, he looked off, no call. And Boyd just needs a shift change after that bouncing puck got the better of him on that shift. Vale in their gold 50th anniversary jerseys. Good back check there from January, and Gorbold and January working behind the net. Here's Garvey. Nice little backhand move. So important. Just a little deception goes so far. Nice back and forth between Weinreich and January. Oh, and over to Garvey from Weinreich. Upper left-hand shot is just wide.
I can't believe these kids are 12 that just made 6 passes down the ice, hitting people with speed. Does it get any prettier than that?
That was really, really nice hockey from this line of Weinreich, January, and Garvey. Doing it right. They got Chopko and Roman out there with them.
What I really love about this squad is it's like the redundancy that's built into, the playbook here, to where, kids are able to make a mistake and there's 3 people right there to back them up, right? So we can...
Absolutely.
We've created some insulation, with the layers along the boards and the complete team buy-in on defense.
And they're going to send them both. That was Weinreich and the Littleton player. The Littleton player sort of slew-footed Weinreich. It took him down. As Weinreich went down backwards, he sort of accidentally, with his left hand, with air quotes, put his hand. It should be taking them both.
I would think it would.
I thought he
both,
said both. I thought I saw the ref put both thumbs up. They both should be going. Didn't seem that difficult for me to figure out. It was both kids breaking the rules, needing to go to the sin bin. And they properly identified the young player who deserves to join Dylan Weinreich in the box. Dylan gives the refs a little cheer from his box.
I think
So,
the refs made the right call here.
yeah, that was the right call. Hockey's a passionate, involved sport. It's going to happen from time to time. And then you get 2 minutes in the box to chill out, get back out there. It's going to be Bankert and Denton and Rizet and Chopko and Roman on D. 5-on-5 for 2 minutes of clock time. And then after that, or minute 30, and then after that, the players can come out at the next whistle. Bankert, nice little escape turn. Bankert on the outside. Bankert turning, spinning. Denton low. Oh, couldn't quite finish. And now Chopko's got to play some defense. Cleared confidently by Roman. Nice patience in front of the net.
The composure is amazing.
Centering.
Oh!
And it's to Rizet, couldn't quite handle it. And Roman's still in there on the pressure, takes it away. She's got size, and she's battling hard in the corner there. No one even knows who has the puck. Roman gives a little shove as she exits that fray. Nice turn from Denton. Denton to Rizet through his skates. Bankert on the back check. Here comes Littleton. Bankert says, out of my way, I'm going to stop this guy, and puts that pressure on. Forces the errant pass, and Chopko gives himself some space and tries to send it up, but Littleton comes away with it. Denton's going to go round behind Silas, take his time, look, nice patience to Rizet, banks it up, but not out. And now Littleton with some pressure. Oh, the low angle high shot is wide, and again, the clearance pass, not enough. And Bankert gets it out, but Littleton's going to regroup in the neutral zone, and only Bankert is able to get his shift. Boyd's out there. Boyd doesn't play center.
Missed an opportunity there for a line change.
I know. And now Boyd's going to carry it up and let that line change happen. He's got two guys to beat. Takes it inside. He just needs to set it up in the zone. That cutback move, as usual, doesn't work. And here comes Littleton the other way. Good poke check from Bastien. Somehow ends up back on Chopko's stick. And again, a turnover from Coles. Centering! It's mishandled by Littleton. Goes into the corner. Bastien with it. He stands strong against his opponent. And the pass from Coles up to Boyd. Boyd to Ryder. Oh!
Get there. We got numbers.
Ryder now to Boyd. Boyd down deep to Bastien. Bastien to Boyd. Good pressure from Littleton. They've got numbers in the corner, and they're going to clear it up and out to Sucic. He's back there with Cole. Still Bastien, Boyd, and Board. They may need a shift. Bastien's been fighting hard physically and for the puck and skating hard out there all shift. Here goes Boyd again. He's got Ryder with him, but a lot of Littleton players.
I like that
he
move.
weaves between them all and almost puts it in. But it's saved. Ryder almost hooked it in. And
just again, the commitment to defense and back checking, getting the puck back, going D to D, stretching the ice out, moving it quickly. That's how we create that time and space for ourselves. And then Alex makes a great move on a defender. And great opportunity. Got to fight for opportunities. The goals will come. That's
right. And there's a good example of that as Weinreich puts it on net, knowing that Garvey's there to try and bang it in. The kids at all levels are taught about F1, F2, F3. You guys have heard me say that. That's really in the offensive zone, your offensive players who's first, second, and third of the puck, and they have different roles to play. It's not really at that point about right wing, left wing, center. It's about who's closest to the puck, and they want to form triangles like they're doing here. Good play there. Good structure from Vale. Trying to keep it deep in the zone. Weinreich working it, but puck is up and out. Littleton with the headman pass, and Gorbold is going to get the call for hooking, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the right call. His stick kind of got tangled up in there. Maybe the Littleton player sold it a little and held it, but
yeah,
I think the right call was made, and Vale's got another challenge here late in the game to kill off a penalty.
And this is where, with 4:56 left,
this
things
is where
can
you
get
do
intense.
not want to give up momentum.
Really counting on Weinreich and Garvey and Coles and Roman to kill this penalty. Littleton working it around the outside. Good timing and step from Coles. He's going to bank it up, but not out. Littleton shot on net. Boy, that one was dangerously close to going into the 5.
Little sneaky.
Garvey putting just the right amount of pressure on. Roman now, same effort. Knowing when to close, knowing when to put that pressure on. Well done by Vail there. Now they got to reform their box. Littleton centering pass. Tipped away by Coles. Coles now. Weinreich and can't clear it. Garvey pressured. Coles blocks it. Littleton still has it. Opportunity is gloved down, and Coles was knocked down, and that's going to be a penalty on Littleton now.
Great job. Great composure. Yeah, I think the Littleton guy was kind of flying by. Maybe chicken winged him, got an elbow out, and kind of caught him up high a little bit. But very impressive, penalty kill and the composure of just staying in the box, little bit of a mishandle, and then right away Sawyer's on it. Garvey collapses in, and great job of just kind of taking away the middle, not giving up much at all.
Yeah, penalty kills are an art unto themselves. It's fun, when we were coaching squirts, it's like, yeah, there's not a lot of training time to get them up on that. But at this age,
it was just put your fastest guy out. He's got one less guy to get around.
Yeah, exactly. And now you can see some structure there. They're playing the box on the penalty kill. There's a little bit of structure on the power play, and then as they progress through their careers, they'll get better and better at that. Here's Sucic on D, pushing him outside. He's got Roman supporting in front of the net, and Bankert coming in to help. Bankert now behind the net. Centers have a big role to play on defense, as Bankert exemplifies there. Here's Roman with some speed down the right-hand side. Inertia is what I think of when she carries the puck down the ice. Now, behind the net. She's all alone. The centering pass is a blocked shot, and that was a big shot! And the goal.
My goodness, the persistence of Sawyer Roman. God, it's such a joy to coach her. I've been able to coach her for years. You know what you're getting with Sawyer Roman, and that's 120% effort every shift.
She carried that puck down the left-hand side. It didn't look like there was much there, but as usual, she creates something. Goes deep into the zone with it, gets a centering pass that is kind of a shot. The rebound comes out to her. She blasted that thing, and it bounced up and over the goaltender for the third goal. So with 3:09 left, rather than sweating out the fear of a comeback, Vail now with a comfortable 3-goal lead. Denton now with a try. Good job using the defender as a screen, and 2:55 left. All that persistent hustle we've been talking about is really paying off. Just like Roman did, they're just going after it, never giving up, never taking a rest while on the ice. You can do that when you're on the bench, and she put that one right in there. It's great to see. Littleton coming the other way now on Coles and Chopko. And then blocked away nicely by Coles. He's got such a strong stick. So hard to get around. Here comes Bastien the other way. Headman pass to Ryder. Ryder with a nifty move inside. Takes it wide. Time. Centering to Boyd. Boyd didn't quite get all of that. So now he's got it. He sends it to Coles. Coles right back to Boyd. Look at that. What passing can do. Boyd gets it taken away, but he'll bang it ahead to Ryder. Ryder, shot, low angle. Sometimes those can bounce off the goalie's helmet and go in or become a rebound. Chopko now up. Boyd shoves the Littleton player away. Chopko. Nice cross-ice look from Chopko. It's like being a quarterback back there, right, for those defenders. They're back there. They can see the whole field. They're looking for that pass off to the side or the long bomb. Oh, big collision there in the corner. Is that Boyd again? Yeah, it was Boyd banging away. He likes to do that. He needs his change, though. He's going to go get it. Bastien with it in his skates in the slot. And now January's fighting for it. He gets taken down. Bastien comes away with it. Makes a move. Left, right, backhand. Boy, and he had an opportunity to go high bar with that. That's a tough shot. Garvey now. Bastine looking to get his shift. Garvey on the forecheck. Minute 15 to play in the third period. Vale with the 3-goal lead. Want to keep it clean. No injuries, no fights, no penalties. Littleton is a great club, well coached. They can see when their players are getting hot-headed, most of these coaches, and I'm interpreting what the coach just did. He's going to pull a hot-headed player off the ice. Try and keep this clean and simple as he coaches his young player over there with some firm, strong words. Does the Littleton coach. All right, back to the action. Garvey. Oh, he gets taken down. Weinreich. Weinreich with a nice backhanded pass out to Roman. Roman with another big blaster, but it's a blocker save from the left-handed goalie. Gorbel. And here comes Littleton down the ice. Great back check from the speedy Garvey. Look at that, all the way, and that's a full-on check. No call. They're going to call that just rubbing and racing. Weinreich, does he have it? No. 25 seconds to play. Weinreich is trying to get it over to Garvey. Picked off. Player goes down. Weinreich again. Weinreich to January. Oh. It trickles through like a shuffle puck. Still loose.
Oh, this is what I'm loving about this team. They stuck with the game plan all the way through. No selfish hockey. A lot of times when you're in these close games, you start seeing, some players try to do a little bit more themselves and get the puck to the net themselves, and just great hockey, zero panic. I think that once we settled into the game, that we dictated the pace and forced Littleton to play our game. And
yeah, that's right. If I could summarize it with 2 words, I'd say hustle and unselfishness.
Yeah.
And that'll do it. 3-0.
And a well-deserved reward. I mean, Silas came up big when he had to. He earned this shutout for sure.
100%.
Provided that brick wall in the back end. And
absolutely. Great goaltending, good hustle, always looking for the best possible pass or play to make.
Boy, it's always good to get a W in these jerseys, too.
I know, right? Are we undefeated in these?
I think
we
so,
might be.
Yeah.
I think so. And, the game of hockey, it's not about not making mistakes, right? It's about playing hard and then
how you react to them,
How
right?
you react to it.
Yeah,
Totally.
Crap's always going to happen. It's
at every level.
How we regroup, and these guys did a great job. We got a really big test tonight. We got the number 2 in the state ranked Littleton Black team tonight. I think we're currently 4th, so we've got another battle. I'm expecting to run into more good Littleton goaltending as well as we've faced so far.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you guys for that this afternoon. Can't wait. It's really fun. This is Tom Boyd, Alex's dad, with Jason Bastine, Wes's dad. We're having a blast calling these games. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll see you guys this afternoon.
Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Thanks to Liz for working the camera. Blast.